Okay, this is basic Mirage stuff. I'm going to show you guys util, then I'll do defaults, then I'll do pathing and such when we're going. Yeah. So this is the smokes. This is all smokes. What I want you to do. This is AXX smokes. Line up the fence so you can only see the one, right? They're all lined up. Aim. See how there's this line right here, going like this. It's right here. This is the fast. Sorry, it's a jump throw. Fast one. It lands right there. And it's the best for this because you can see them if they jump over. Any CT smoke will always give this guy vision, but this one's the best because you can actually see them if they do jump. Right, so black character model. So there's that. Is that the CT smoke? That's probably the best CT smoke. Two. That's stairs. And then this is jungle. Sorry, this is actually cross smoke technically. You come from this. Aim right kind of here. It's just kind of like right here. It's not exactly like in this corner here. It's like kind of a little bit off. But you just left click. Another smoke you can throw from here is the jungle smoke. So this is the actual jungle smoke. You just aim kind of at the left, on the left of this. I don't know what that is. And smokes like that. And then you can also throw top con smoke. You just aim right here. So jungle smoke is and then lamp flash. If I call throw lamp flash, it means come to here, and you aim at this tippy top of the lamp right here. That's a good one. Getting your teammates out, right? Blinds a lot of people. Another good one, you actually do it from here, is you got teammates coming up palace too. You lamp flash. And then throw, I think it's like that gets your teammates at palace. I think you like run a little bit. That's, and then there's this smoke right here. This is lurk smoke out ramp. You come right here. There's multiple ones you can throw. This is the one I know. You just aim right here. Lurk. And you can play like right here. You can see they can see you too if they're looking. So just be careful. Just play around it so you can get a pick up here. Yeah, I'll throw this other one. We'll go now to mollies. This is a molly you throw. You just come aim right here. Right here. Might not be done. Thunder. Right. Good for the palace guy to molly under, so this guy doesn't just swing out with the molly. That shit. It's better just for guys running out to throw this molly. You can even, if you know that they've had it, you can throw that one too. It's good because really the only one. So say everything's smoked, you didn't raid your exec, goes through your smoked. You go out. Pathing is like on the site. First guy clears under, right? First guy clears under, clears on site. Second guy comes with him. Okay. Third guy can swing into sandwich. So if you don't have a guy there, it'd play here. A lot of teams will flash over and then have a guy jump into it. So just make sure you're aware of that. Right, and then fourth and fifth guy. Usually on our A execs, I like putting a lurker mid, and usually that would be Mitch. Sometimes if Mason's already underpass though, I'll have us come back and it'll be Mason. Usually the opper just kind of sits here. Usually the opper can either sit apex is a good one just for them to sit. This corner's apex right here. And then just watch the CT, watch jump up as well. So watch jump up, and then the smoke spates. Right, he can also play Tetris. Really, I would not play that right off the bat though, because you can't play there. Let me show you some good smokes from Tetris. If you're playing Tetris, you can throw them. This is CT smoke. Right, you aim right here. Left click, land CT. re-smoke. Okay, good one as well. Come in this corner, you crouch. Make sure you don't accidentally walk up these cinder blocks. You can just walk up into this corner. Make sure you don't go up the cinder blocks. Crouch, aim right in this corner where like kind of it's like a fucking wide ass 150 degree angle. You crouch, jump throw. Okay, it bounces off the skybox. Lands. It's a cross smoke. So. Actually, maybe you don't crouch. Don't crouch, actually, I don't think. And then, you know, this one, you come in this corner right here, you aim at this black dot. The most useful one is this cross smoke rethrow. It really hinders a retake. I'm really like playing with it. Yeah. Those are those smokes. One other flash from Palace would be if you just aim here. And those are good. Flash is kind of behind you. Flash is this guy right here. Yeah, so a lot of... You'll definitely be flash taking a site because you flash from here. Right, they flash. This guy will flash. You know. There's just too many flashes going off. Yeah, but always go into sight. If we're doing those smokes, don't ever run up like this. Right, this is awful. You're gonna die to this guy. So make sure you're in sight like this, and you're here. And then you can have a Palace guy too, and he can kind of watch for this. You can watch. This is smoked. He can watch for the jump up. Right. Usually, I would recommend getting out of Palace though for post plant. It's not the best place to play post plant, but it's fine. If we get that kill CT, push into CT. If we don't, just play post plant. But it's really good to push into CT if you get that kill there. Right, so that's most of the A smokes. Mid smokes. I don't remember most of them. This is the top mid smoke. Throw it from here. This is the best one to throw. You just aim right here. This thing. Right, so holy shit. You come right. Sorry. This is the quickest one. Quickest and bestest. I already showed you windows. I didn't. Here you come. Hold D. And jump throw. Make you hold D, then jump throw. Right here, you will have window smokes. Okay, there's some other smokes you can do, but usually they're part of set plays, so these are just good ones for getting into the default. Okay. There's I think this smoke I want to say as well. It can get thrown sometimes. Yeah, I think it's coming mid, some flashes to come mid. So one, if you're getting flash in the mid, the flash will go here. Okay. A flash to throw if you throw the top mid smoke. So if this smoke is thrown, this is a good flash to throw. Aim a little. Right here. Usually it'll flash them if they come out here. Right, and try and really good flashes throw. I usually just throw this if top mid flash, or sorry, if window smoke, but this flash right here because it doesn't blind you when you swing it out. Right, you can just kind of swing with it. Those are good flashes. Another flash is this one. You just aim up here. That's the flash and a cone. Flash. Some mollies. I showed you some already, but this good molly. Top con smoke. Usually it's better if you've taken mid control to just either go like this if you're coming from this side. So the smoke is this side. But if you need to throw them up here, which really nobody ever does anymore, you can just kind of aim. Coming B. Oh man, oh man. I never exec into B. That's just an IGL thing. It's not that it's a bad play, but usually it's not good if you don't know how to waste your util correctly. Plus, I forgot these smokes. So the best I'll give you is the market window smoke. This one. Good for error, but I think this one lands actually in the window. Window, so it's a lot deeper. And I think there's Molly as well. I can't remember it. It's right there. When you're coming out B, okay? This is really important. Molly this. Okay, and you could flash it flashes, and if you're coming in, flashes, okay? This flash gets messed up, it hits teammates too much, so I wouldn't really throw it. Just because the chance that it'll hit a teammate is far greater than that. Yeah, this Molly, I like Molly, that. And then if you know I can play, this is what you do. Usually you have a guy sit right here, right in flashes. First two people jump out window, okay? And you clear sight like this. If we're going out, and that's the first two people. Second guy comes out, truck, and he's kind of like here. So usually he's actually kind of watching this. This is what he's focused on. Getting this go, and then also focusing on the guy that's playing right here, maybe the guy that's playing back sight. Good Molly I like doing personally. It's like I wouldn't really throw it, but if you have a lurk smoke, I'll show you lurk smoke. That's how you play that. So kind of just crosses quick because nobody's playing the guy window moving around. You can like play like this. This is kind of good, but not really. If you know what it is, it's easily defendable. So I don't really like doing it really. But yeah, that's basically B in that shit in all the util and T side. CT, we don't really need that. You guys know your CT shit, so we're fine. So that's T util, basic T util. Okay, so I'm gonna do our defaults now. So these are our defaults. Is kind of getting into them and sort of what we do after getting into them. So first is mid default. Mason, if we're doing this mid default, you will be throwing the window smoke for us. So window smoke, and then you'll just be coming here. I'll speed it up the process for you. Come here, and then you'll actually, so don't throw that flash. So come here, and you'll just jiggle this, right? You'll play this slow, make sure you don't get apps. Kind of just play this. I would wait maybe 20, 25 seconds. Wait for us to get into mid, kind of start moving up. Once we kind of clear this halfway point of mid, this is what I would then start going underpass, okay? So, you gotta kind of be careful. Don't go underpass is what you're gonna do. So every time you go underpass, I'd always make like a flash like this, just so in case there's anybody here. A lot of times you'll, put like an off angle like right here or something, or they'll play with an off back here. So you'll flash them every time. Always right click that. Make sure you're just clearing it with this. Make sure there just can't be anybody here. And then you'll go back up. Watch towards B, okay? depending on how the picks goes, I'll tell you what to do, but usually you'll kind of just sit here, make sure they don't get aggressive. B hall. Some teams will maybe push an opper through here, right? So make sure you're ready for that, and I would really just head glitch this angle. That's your job. So you're the yellow dude. Phoenix or Dane, whoever's watching this. The light blue guy. Usually you're just going ramp, right? So all you really do, ramp control is really important. So I would just really throw a lamp flash, bait a molly, bait some util. CT is what they'll do a lot. Throw this molly, and then they'll throw this nade, okay? Or because this molly lands like this, it blocks the opper site. You can also throw a nade like this. So try not to cross. I would usually just play like back here or something. Right, it's a good place to play. It also helps if some teams will do this flash over. It also helps fall off if teams do that. If you're jiggling this, you get a full blind. Just kind of flash instead of being caught out like either up here or getting util damaged in here. So if you don't play that, I wouldn't really go Palace either. It's just better to hold ramp control. You can let them walk Palace. I would sit here maybe for 15-20 seconds, kind of the same as the other guy mid. Just wait here, then you can start moving up. Okay. If we're going towards A, right, then you'll start moving up. If I call go towards B, we kind of know in those first 30 seconds, once we get mid control, maybe even 45, what we'll do. So then you can walk back. If you're walking back, make sure you're focused on this guy because the timing around that 45-second mark is he might beat you. That's you over there, and then us mid. So it's me, I'm the dark blue, Mitch, you're the red, and Aiden, you are the green. So really, if you have the spawn with the op, I would really pretty much always go for this. Window pick, right? We won't smoke window, so if you have that spawn, we won't smoke it. Me and Mitch can just take it behind you, throwing the util. Okay, right, throwing this flag. Throwing it better. We throw that util, right? The op, you're posted window. If you don't smoke it, you're just gonna stay posted window. While me and Mitch swing. Con. Usually teams just pre-smoke it, so you gotta be careful. If they do, if they don't have that window, I would slowly just move like this over, okay? When you're out in the middle, so you don't immediately go for the pick. If you don't see them, crouch hold, keep slowly moving over once your teammates have kind of gone. To this side, right? Your first teammate's going to be swinging wide for Cat. I think this is Mitch. And then I'm behind here. Right, I'm walking up. I'm watching Con. I'm coming up left side here. And this is kind of based on the fact that teams smoke this because most teams do. Right? It's just good for them if they want to play aggressive mid. And then we can cross here. And I can start watching Cat. Right, about here is when Mason's going to clear underpass too. So then we have this control, okay? If window's not smoked, right, I'll be watching window. Or you'll be watching window, actually, but I'll be watching right side window. And I can, like, molly it too. Pretend I'm doing that. So yes, but say it is that you don't have the spawn for window smoked, you'll just post for the con pick and sort of do the same thing when we move up. Alright, start moving over. Actually, I wouldn't. I would kind of just stay here, stay posted on it. Me and Mitch move up here. Right, Mitch is watching this. Up here, window smoked. I'm up here. I can molly or smoke that. This smoke dissipates. We can jiggle this. Right? You can flash this in. Actually, I don't remember if the flash is first. Kind of depends on what we feel. You flash this in with peek. I would actually wait. I would let it smoke this first. So right, then you flash this in. Right here. Right, then we have con control there. Okay, then we sort of can decide what to do. Getting con control is really good, even if you don't go con. Say we can do a B split here, right? So we smoke top con. And you still got util, so you can resmoke window. You can molly it. We can go back up. We can leave like Mitch con or leave me con or something. Talk on smoked. Then we can just move up cat. So if we're not sure, a lot of teams will smoke mid, right? So they might get into here quick. So make sure if this is smoked Mitch, you're just weary of A, the swing, right? And B, if he's beaten you here or jumped mid, right? And then made it in there. So always be careful. When we're taking mid, we'll back up mid. Aiden smokes it. We start going up cat. Right, jiggle. We'll molly. Come here. The smoke still should not. I think it's dissipating at this point when we're getting up cat. If it does, Mitch, I would drop the smoke. You'll have your smoke. It helps us with the shit from, so just make sure you're using your smoke to resmoke that. If we are going up cat, and if you want, you can hear them running. Right? Just walk through the smoke when we're on B site, right? We've executed B. You can just walk through the smoke, get a pick or something, But if you do, sorry, I was gonna say, resmoke this. We're going up cat, and then flash is over. Flash is over. We can take this control. We are splitting cat. Phoenix, you will leave, right? So actually, what I would try and have you do, Phoenix or Dane, however, I'll just use Rampler. We're taking mid. I would see if you can catch a timing. Usually it's kind of hard to catch a timing, but a lot of times when they're focused on mid or fighting mid early, you can kind of sneak out, right? You just crouch walk out. They won't be able to see you. See if you can catch a timing. I wouldn't do this every round, and I wouldn't do it the first couple gun rounds. Just catch a timing you want. If not, and it's kind of later, we're executing later, I would just run back and go apps with Mason. Right, we'll leave bomb towards spawn. Okay. For most of these defaults. Alright, we'll leave bomb towards spawn most of these defaults. So, A lurk is responsible for picking up bomb if we go towards B. Or I guess we could even just have bomb get taken. Apps here. So, really doesn't matter, but kind of put bomb towards where I'm gonna tell us where I'm gonna try and have us end usually, so you guys get an idea of where we're going. Yes, anyways, if we do split B here, Mason, make sure you're walking up clear naps, so there's not a guy in here. And molly. I would try and molly our bench. Really. I'll use your molly there, or if they don't know you're there and they're fighting us cat, walk up so you can get a pick, right? Angles that people play, right here. This is the this is the Mihu right here. Like get right, I'll cover these kills. Sometimes people even play right here. This might be a free kill. Right? But yeah, people might play up here as well. So I'd be careful when you're walking to try not to make noise until you see people. If we're splitting B. Yeah, just because, or wait for your teammate, because say you make noise, then they know where everyone is. They can just hide. If they're fighting as cat, then you can focus on the pick there. Oh, this guy swings out, right, like this to try and go cat. You see him. So that. If we are splitting cat, though, I would have you throw this. I'm not gonna throw window smoke if I say we're going up cat. That's Phoenix. That's you coming back over here when we're executing B. You come back, you throw the window smoke. Yeah, anyways. That's that. Default and kind of the end for both sites. If we end A there, it would probably look more like Mason coming up underpass. Mitch using his extra smoke to smoke jungle here. And then splash over here. Aiden coming up and watching our CT peek. Oh, we kind of just get on his site. That dude would be getting on his site. This match, we just be clearing site while Phoenix comes out. Clear site 2. Careful sandwich. Under. And then we're going up. Right, Phoenix is kind of here for the first fight for CT. And then he can flash over. If he crosses, make sure you're crossing wide. Right, don't jiggle this, you're gonna lose. You just swing it. Flash it, right? Or you could even, if you want to, you got that smoke Phoenix still. You can just throw